Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing almost a full face of Fenty Beauty. And I'm excited because I haven't tried a full face of Fenty and we're gonna do it here today. My sweatpants are from Alo. You guys know I always show you my sweatpants, and that's because I love sweatpants, and if you like sweatpants too, then you know where to get them from. I always show you from different brands. And if you want some Alo sweatpants, I would suggest that you wait until the sale. Their sales are not amazing, but you can save a little bit of money. And they have super cute stuff, very high quality, and I just love them overall. We're gonna start with the Tower 28 SOS Hydrating Facial Spray. And this mist is amazing because it actually works for any kind of skin. It won't irritate. It's actually for that. Like if your skin is irritated, if you have rosacea. I'm almost done with it and I'm hoping that I go to Miami quickly so that I can get my next bottle, unless I have one hidden here somewhere, because it's really that good. It never burns. It's just so soothing. As a cream or moisturizer, I'm gonna be using this that I just opened up today, and it's the Overnight Recovery Gel Cream. And I know it says overnight, but it's fine if you wear it during the day. I've seen the ingredients. It has baobab oil and Kalahari oil, which are very nourishing to the skin. And I've read rave reviews about this. It was a little complicated to like set up the whole thing to like make it reusable. So I wanted to open it before so you guys wouldn't have to be waiting forever. You lift it here and this was the complicated part. No, see, there we go. And then you use your little spatula to add a little bit to your face. I'm not gonna add a lot because I'm adding some primer, which I'm surprised how much of the primer I've used, and I don't even know what I think about it. Like, we're gonna see right now, but this cream feels super delicious, cushiony, and apparently it gives you a dewy glow, which I can tell. It does give you a dewy glow. Damn it. You guys can tell English is not my first language, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. It's in soft silk. And this primer, as you can see, I've used it. And I think the reason why I've used it is because it's just such an easy primer. It's very hydrating. It's not sticky. It feels delicious on the skin. And since I told you guys I'm not into a lot of primers, or I wasn't into primers, this one just was like a really delicious skin to add to your skin before makeup application. It doesn't leave your skin greasy. It's just like dewy and bouncy. So I'm gonna show you guys this product first because it's the Fenty Pearl Swirl Body Sauce. Well, the shade is Pearl Swirl. And this is the best thing I've found to darken up my foundations when they're too light, or just to add a little bit of color in general. It's for the body, but it has good ingredients, so you can use it on your face. It's a little bit illuminating, and I love this. If you want to darken up your foundation for summer, or just because you got a light shade, having this, that's what I use it for. Like if I just need an extra boost of color, or maybe as a base, it's really, really that good. And it won't change like the formula of your foundation. So I'm gonna try today the Fenty Ease Drop Lit All Over Enhancer. And this is the Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. So I'm gonna mix them up. I don't know if this color is right for me. Yeah, this looks pretty okay for me. You guys are gonna kill me. I need a sponge. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah, there we go. Sorry guys. I always end up forgetting something, always. Okay, I don't want to start the video again because that's what I always do, and whatever, it didn't take me that long. I'm going to use a little bit of this drops. I'll show you what the drops look like separately. This is a product I actually really enjoyed the first time I tried it because I just tried it without foundation and left it on like that and went out with this without any more coverage, and it just gives you like a really healthy look to the skin. And I think adding it to the foundation might give you like a radiant glow without the shimmer, because you'll see in a little bit that Fenty loves shimmer, and I'm not a big fan of shimmer. I love glowy stuff, like a dewy sheen. Sometimes even a little bit of glitter is fine, but Fenty has gone a long way with really shiny, in a bad way, in my opinion, glowy stuff. Like, it's not glowy, it's just a bunch of glitter, and I am not into a bunch of glitter. So I'm gonna prep my lips with one of my favorites. It's a Glow Recipe lip pop balm à lèvres, which is amazing because it has this tiny little beads that scrub your lips, but it's so soft, so soft, and it gives you a little bit of color to the lips. I have a bunch of these just in case I run out. So the foundation so far, I was getting a little peely over here, so I did like a very thin light scrub. I usually never scrub my face, but I think it's because I did a bunch of masks yesterday. Like, I'll do a mask for pores, then a mask for like different things. Like, I layer them depending on what my skin is needing, and sometimes I do get a little bit peely, but that only happens if I go overboard with the products that I'm using. But it's kind of like normal. The skin is kind of purging, and like it's a little bit normal for that to happen. But I think the peelies are gone. So now for the first time, I'm gonna try the Pro Filter concealer, which I hope I got the right shade. This is in the shade 150, and this looks pretty light. Throwing everything on the floor. This looks pretty light. Not so bad. You guys know my concealer game. Never do like a full circle right here. It's not necessary. You're just adding a ton of product to an area that will just crease. I like doing it here to highlight this area. And of course, I'm gonna go down with the bridge of my nose. Ooh, that was even for like the first time. I usually go like all crooked when I'm showing it on camera. A little bit here, because since my skin got irritated, I do have a little bit of redness. Where's my sponge again? Oh, I do have a little bit of redness. So let's see if this will get rid of that redness. And I want to see how this is performing. So let me get my super fancy She Glam mirror, and let's see. I'll get close to you guys. I just want to see how it sits on the skin. So far, so good. This is obviously emphasizing the peelies a little bit, like a tiny bit of like peeling skin. It's not like that bad, but it's definitely light for me. But we'll fix that with bronzer. It's okay. And I like it because it will illuminate my skin without having to add a bunch of that highlighter that I told you guys I'm not really into, but you'll be the judge when you see it. Maybe it's just me, but I know a lot of people don't like very glittery stuff. And I got 2 products from Fenty that I just tried that are super duper glittery, and just not my vibe. I was expecting something a little more natural looking, but I have a lot of products on the way, and I have a lot, like some products to show you guys if you're into like the super dewy, delicious, glowy skin. I have some of those products to show you guys, and I feel like you're gonna love them. I'm gonna apply a little bit of eye drops because my eyes are a little red. These eye drops, the Lumify eye drops, are amazing. I've heard celebrities use these eye drops when they're going on like red carpet because they really get your eyes to look white without it being irritating or burning, and they're not bad for your eyes. I already asked the ophthalmologist, is that what it's called? Well, when I went to get my glasses, I asked him. You guys, I'm terrible. I'm supposed to wear glasses. I see fine. It's just like my eyesight is fine. It's just sometimes I kind of need like a little extra when I'm reading. But I don't feel like I need them that much, and they kind of bother me. And I got some really cute glasses. I'll show them to you one day. It's just, they're super cute, but I feel like they get annoying on my face. I don't know how people wear glasses all day. I don't understand. So let's see. What? I feel like it's breaking up a little bit right here. Let me see. Oh, that's also because of the peelies. So it's not the concealer, but it is grabbing on to the dry skin a little bit. It's so strange that I'm peeling here because I never do. So it must have been one of the new masks that I tried. And that's what happens when you're trying a bunch of new products. And I do that so that I can review them for you guys at some point. Like, I have a lot of products that I want to review for you guys. See how peely that looks? Oof, that looks horrible. But I'm adding more of what makes it look more peely, but whatever. I'm not gonna let this affect what I think of the foundation and the concealer, because I know the Eavesdrop, I love it. I have tried it before, and the Eavesdrop, the all over glow, it's definitely super cute because it's not like a glowy, shimmery goo. It is a shimmer goo, but it's not like a sparkly bad shimmer goo. So anyways, let's ignore this area of my face, which is like happening all over my face. So I'm not even gonna add retinol tonight. I'm gonna be super gentle with my skin and just add very nourishing and barrier caring ingredients. I literally never peel, so it must have been all the amount of masks that I wore. So anyways, we're gonna go in with this match stick in the shade Mocha 03. And I don't remember what I think of this. And the problem is, you guys, like, obviously I buy a lot of products and then it's hard for me to remember if I liked it or not, because I'll use them for a little bit and then drop them and try another one. And then it's like, yeah, I don't remember what I thought of that. But anyways, you guys, I am going broke. Broke as a joke. Like, literally, I have spent all my savings on makeup. I have Guerlain coming, Gucci, Dior, Chanel. I have those brands and I think a little bit more coming in. But I haven't gotten all the products from, like, they don't deliver at the same time. And I kind of wanted to wait until I had more followers to use like my really nice expensive brands, because then I won't be able to use them again unless it's like a favorite products. And like I'm like scared of wasting my money away on like having such little viewers, and then I'm like, okay, what am I gonna review now if I already reviewed all the high-end stuff? So that worries me a little bit, but I want to bring the best content to you guys. It doesn't matter if it's high-end or if it's not. Like, as long as it's like something that you can find some good products, and I feel like it's okay to use not all high-end products. Like, you don't need to. That's the thing. So I still have a bunch of products that I'm gonna use that are drugstore. Like, I bought a full face of drugstore, and the thing is, like, even buying a full face of drugstore makeup for each brand, like buying every product that I can find, is not cheap. It's like around $200, $250 per brand. So yeah, I don't know. Makeup here is a little more expensive. That's the thing. Like, drugstore makeup here is considered a little bit more of like not luxury, or of course not, but it's a little more expensive than what you would find it for in the US. But I have no other choice than to buy the makeup here, because then I won't have any products to review for you guys. Because the products that I have, like when I started my channel, which was like 2 months ago, they were the products that I used, and like some new products, you know, but like I want to bring new content to you guys, and I couldn't do it with just the makeup that I had, which was a lot, I'm not gonna lie. But it just wasn't like a full face. It was like one product from this store, another one from this brand, a few products from different brands, and I would mix and match. I still have a lot of clean beauty to review for you guys, which I'm excited about, because I am a fan now of clean beauty, because I feel like clean beauty in the past, This is, sorry, the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush, which I haven't tried, in the shade Cool Berry. I'm surprised I got Cool Berry. It must have been because the other ones were sold out. I expected this to be a lot bigger, and it's tiny, but I don't mind that it's tiny. I mean, I guess you get less product, but let's see what this looks like. What was I saying before? Okay, let's see. Let's pay attention to the blush first. Okay, the blush is applying perfectly. It's not patchy at all. It's actually like moving the right way. I am liking this. I understand why it's so popular now, because it's so easy to work with. And I feel like cream blushes, like the pigmented ones, can last you so long that you don't really need like a huge amount, because it will probably go kind of rancid before you're done with it. But of course, like, you don't want to pay like $35 for a tiny little thing. I don't know how much this is, but like, I have bought some things that are like super expensive and come in the tiniest containers. Like, I just got some refi stuff. I'm waiting for the rest of the order because I got everything except for one of the primers. And I'm waiting for that so I can show it to you guys, because I'm excited about the refi stuff. I know not everyone loves their products, but I just wanted to try it. So this, you guys, this is supposed to look like this on the inside. One of the girls who works at my house dropped it, and it all got like splattered everywhere, like it just broke into a million pieces. And my sister, who was here at that time, was very nice to Google how to fix this, and I think she added an oil or something, but I don't know what she added, maybe, I don't know, but it still looks just as the first day that I tried it when it was brand new. This, I haven't tried it more than once, just the day that I bought it. And as you guys can see, it is so glittery. Like, you need to be cautious with this because it's so glittery. I don't even know how I'm gonna apply this without making a huge mess on my face, a huge glitter mess on my face. Let's see. I'm gonna apply it lightly to my cheekbones. So it definitely, like, I'm just thinking, like, okay, so I add this, right? And then I add highlighter, like, I'm gonna look like a disco ball. But it's looking cuter on the skin than what it looks like on the swatch. It's not looking as crazy. Just gonna warm up the face a little bit everywhere. And if we're going for a glowy, sparkly look, then we might as well go hard or go home. Is that the saying? Go big or go home. Go big or go home. So anyways, I'm just applying a little bit on the rest of my face to warm it up. I usually have my complexion a little bit darker than my body, as you can see. But that's only when my body is like kind of covered and you can't really see the rest of my body. But I don't go orange. Like, I try to use the kind of foundation that fits my actual skin tone, and then I bronze it up, and like that just looks like I got like a healthy bronze. And yeah, I like going a little darker on my face, and maybe you don't, but I like it. I just feel like I'm so white. I wouldn't say I'm not a shade. I'm not a fair shade. I'm like a light neutral, sometimes light medium. But so this is what it looks like, you guys. Can you tell there's like quite a lot of shimmer there? But if you're into that, like a bronzy, shimmery shade, you're probably gonna really enjoy this. But if you don't like glitter, you guys, you are going to hate this. Am I gonna continue using it? Yeah, as a topper. I'm not gonna use this all as a bronzer, because then it will just create that stripe that will look like this. So I'm just adding with a very fluffy brush, very thin layers, just to darken up my skin a little bit, but I'm not adding a lot of it at all. So anyway, so far the cream blush is looking beautiful. I think the face overall is looking pretty cute. I feel like I need a tiny bit of concealer on the top of my lips, right here, and then I'll clean it up. Yep. I don't know why it looks a little dark. That's weird. Well, now I have a white mustache, which I'm gonna have to fix with a little bit more powder of the glowy, super mega glowy powder. Just using what's left on the brush. Using what's left on the brush sometimes works magic. So you got magic, you guys, because it's so sparse and so like easy to just go all over your face and get a natural glow everywhere without the spots that when you like the chunky spots you get. Like what's left over on the brush is miraculous sometimes. So okay. So this was it, you guys. This is the chocolate swirl, toasted swirl bronzer. This is not a bronzer to me, this is a topper to me. The bronzer would be this one, which is a contour bronzer, and this as a topper looks cute. But be aware of the glitter. Now we're gonna go in with a How Many Carats Diamond Bomb, which I read really good reviews about it, and it is shimmery, my friends, but like glittery shimmery, like whoo, whoo, whoo. Maybe if you add a little less, it's beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. So maybe I would just like skip the bronzer with the shimmer and add this, or add the other one and not add this one, you know, like maybe just go with one. But I want to try all of them for you guys today so you see what it looks like. And I want to get up close so you can see what it looks like on my skin. I don't have the best texture in my skin right now, so forgive me for that. But I mean, once it's applied to the face, it looks like a very fairy-like dusty color. You know, I mean, not dusty, like it's a very nice glow. I am more into like this kind of shades that this kind of shades as a highlighter. So because I feel like it just wakes up your skin a little bit more, and I'm not into the super golden highlighter. I like going a little bit pink so that it blends in with my blush, but I'm not into gold colored highlighters because I feel like sometimes it ruins the look of your makeup. Like you just got like a golden stripe right here, and you can see I added so much highlighter, and since it's not gold, like this, the actual highlighter, since it's not gold, it's not looking too crazy. So I'm adding a little bit of the highlight to obviously the underbrow, and I always go in like a little C like this, so this whole area is highlighted. Can you tell? It's just like, I like my highlight right there. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight up here. I don't know if it's grabbing anymore. See, like now this is brown because there was some leftover color, but I find that you'll see there, like I feel like it kind of hard pans a little bit. Yeah, it definitely hard pans a little bit. Like, let me show you. See, it's grabbing less product because it's a little hard panned. But what I do is just grab a little towel and remove like the excess that is hard panned, and that's it. But I mean, of course, you're wasting some product when you're doing that. So yeah, I hate it when products hard pan because you're just removing like a third of the product with a towel and it hurts. Okay, so my nose is looking shiny, but I think I added it like a little too low. I'm not loving this. So let's go on the other side and do the same C direction for the glowy area. See, this side never looks as glowy because of the lighting, but as I've told you guys before, whatever it looks like on this side will look like that on this side. It's just you guys can't really see it that well. Let me see if I get this lighting closer. Ugh. I'm telling you, I have the cheapest lighting and I haven't been able to find something better here. So I have to work with that, and I just film when it's like during the day so that I can film with natural lighting. Yeah. natural lighting, the thing is like it makes everything look like it will make your pores, like everything look accentuated. Like you cannot hide anything from natural lighting. But see, like that's just way too much. That looks like greasy to me. So I'm gonna pat a little bit with my sponge, maybe with a little bit of a leftover. Well, actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the setting powder. This is the Universal Invisimatte blotting powder, which comes with this little situation. Let's see how this works. It hard panned in like the first use, so that's why you can see the stripes, because I had to clean it up with a sponge, with a towel. But it is mattifying. Yeah, it is. I just want to see if it's like a heavy mattifying situation. Because I do love to mattify certain parts of my face, but I wouldn't say mattify. I would just say remove like the shine where it shouldn't be. And some people love a full shiny face, and that's perfectly fine. But see, like I feel like it is looking better. The sponge is working fine. I never mattify my face with, I never set my face with a sponge, because I feel like they're usually kind of crappy and not like the best things to mattify your face. But this is working pretty okay. And the thing is, you can fold it like this and do your eye area, which is nice. Yeah, I think I might use this powder a little bit more. I'm telling you, I tried it once or twice and it hard panned, and I was like, well, I didn't know what to do with hard pan before, so I was just like, okay, my product is ruined. I didn't know what hard pan was. That was a while ago that I got it, so this product is not very new. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I'm not loving the look of my face. Is it horrible? No. But I feel like we have some winner products and some products that are not the most flattering. But let's see. We're gonna do the eyes. This is the Snap Shadow Mix and Match eyeshadow palette in True Neutrals. So this is what it looks like. I've gotten a little bit of use out of this one because I had it in my purse for a little while, but I haven't used it in forever. So we're gonna start with setting the eye with the lightest shade, which I never set the eye with a light shade. I like going darker, but I'm just gonna set it so the eyeshadow blends in more easily. See, like I just put look at what happened. I just put it in there and it broke. Like it wasn't like that just when I started. So do I recommend the shadows? I don't know, you guys. Let's see what the final look is like. So I'm gonna go in with this warmer tone and do my use that I always do, like warm up my eyelids, which is like my favorite thing to do on my eyelids, because sometimes you can even just warm up your lids, add a little bit of mascara, and there you have it, you know, because the warmness will blend with the rest of your skin that is warm. So it looks almost like as if you had no makeup on, and looks so natural, and in my opinion it looks so beautiful. So I'm gonna like drag it a little bit more out here, and yeah, I like this color. I like this shade. I just wish the palette, like, I don't know if it wasn't hard pressed enough or what happened there, but I just feel like there's not a lot of fallout. The shadows perform well, so it might have been that I had already done some damage to the eyeshadow palette, like having it in my makeup bag, and that's why it broke. So I'm not gonna blame it 100% on the shadows, but I haven't read reviews on this one because I actually got this when I bought some other the setting powders. I don't remember if it's a good one or not. It's performing well. I'm not gonna say it's not, but this little one also hard panned, so I had to like clean it up a bit before starting. Like I always, before starting a video, I'm gonna add a little bit to like deepen a little bit more, deepen the sides of my eye and like the crease a little bit. Before I start a video, I make sure that the products are like as usable as possible, so that I'm not taking forever trying to fix everything on camera, since you guys know I don't edit my videos. So I just try to like I cleaned the setting powder, I cleaned this eyeshadow palette, because I don't want you guys to be like looking at me doing all that stuff that is probably boring for you guys on camera. So am I liking this? Yes, I am liking it. I'm still gonna deep. The thing is, like, I have like very almondy shaped eyes, and this area, like, as you can see, it is like dark right there. But when I open my eyes, this is not dark. So I always have to go a little bit higher, and I have like so little space left over, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just working with the shape of my eye. I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of real estate to work with, and it's not that I don't, but it's just my eyes are almond shaped, and that's what happens with the shadow. It just like hides when I close my eyes. I'm gonna add a little bit to the lower lid, and I'm gonna add the bronzy shade, not the dark brown. And let's see what this looks like. Okay, it's almost like the perfect shade that I would like for my under eyes. It's really nice. I understand why I had this palette in my makeup bag, because it's so like the colors are so easy to work with, and it's just like such a good palette just to like get a super easy look, you know. I'm just gonna keep on blending just to get like a super blendy eye. You guys, I'm always making up words in English, in Spanish. Like, being bilingual makes you make up your own words, I swear. And people make fun of me sometimes in English and in Spanish, like that word doesn't exist, and I'm like, sorry, it's because you say it like this in English, so I thought it was like that in Spanish. And like, yeah, anyways, for the center of the lid, I'm gonna add a little bit of the pink right here. I'm gonna swatch the 3 shimmery shades for you guys. See which one. Ooh, that one's dark. Ooh, what should I do with that dark one? Should I go for a crazier look and just like exaggerate my eyes? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add a little bit of this dark shimmer to the outer corner. See, even with such a simple palette that you would think that you would just get like a wash of color, which I love some palettes that are like that. This, you can really even keep it very light and soft, or darken it up and use this as a day and night palette. Like, that's, I know that's why I was using it now. Darken up a little bit more here because the glitter went in there. I try to mattify this area, and if I'm adding glitter, then I'll go up a little bit. But if you add glitter to this area of your eye, like this area, it will make it pop out, so you'll lose a little bit of the depth, you know? I don't know if I'm explaining myself right, but that's what I mean. Whatever I just said, that's what I mean. Okay, so I think for my I think, oh no, you guys, see, these are not hard pressed as they should be, because it fell on the carpet. Like, it just hit like a little corner of the floor, and I am done with all of these shadows. So this palette is probably gonna go in the trash when I'm done with this, because I am picky about what my palettes look like. I try to clean them and keep them very nice looking, and I don't want this palette looking like shit. Sorry for the cursing. Looking like crap in my collection. Like, I'm just like a little bit of a nitpicker, and like, so sad that I broke, but this is good for the review. You can see how they're not hard pressed enough, or how like easily they break, and like I know that will turn a lot of people away from this, and that's not a bad thing that it, like, I showed you guys how easily it can break. And I'm telling you, like, the white shadow was broken just from having it in my vanity case. So definitely very soft powders that are not hard pressed, so you have to treat this like a princess. And that's kind of annoying in my opinion. So this is what the eyes are looking like. I'm just adding some shimmery shades, like the lighter ones, to the middle of my eye, as I usually do. And I think the shades might be a little too dark for my inner corner highlight. Let's do the inner corner highlight and then see what it looks like. So if I go like this, it's because I'm cleaning my brush. Like, look at, oh God, oh God, oh God. Okay, I'm making a huge mess with my sweatpants. Oh my God, my sweatpants are now full of, you can't see, but now they're full of this products, the eyeshadow products. You guys, I feel like this is the messiest video ever, and I'm still gonna upload it like this. I don't care, because I told you guys I was gonna be as real as possible, so I don't care. I'm gonna upload this video like this, and you guys can see if it's complicated to get a nice look out of Fenty Beauty. And I know some people might, since I'm not very big on YouTube at all, so it's not like people are gonna come at me. But I know if I was a bigger YouTuber, like a lot of people would probably come at me like, oh, you're using it wrong, or like, yeah, well, you dropped it and whatever. But like, I know this is such a small community that people are not gonna say anything about what I actually think of this palette, because not just this palette, some of these products, because they're not like, oh my God, like, you guys, let me show you. Like, I'm sitting on this mess. What a disaster! I was not expecting such a disastrous such a disastrous makeup look. Like, how hard can it be to just create a makeup look and not make a huge mess? Apparently it's hard for me, but this is the first time that I make such a huge mess applying my makeup. I swear, you guys, this is not the usual. And now this has hard panned, so I'm trying to get some of the product out to do my inner corners, but it has hard panned. So even though this might look beautiful for some people, it will hard pan. I mean, I've just used this twice and it's already not grabbing the color from this whole center part. But it does look beautiful as an inner corner. So I'm gonna keep this one and I'm just gonna clean up, get rid of the hard pan and lose half of the product and whatever. I mean, it's either that or I won't get any use of that. And I think I'm gonna leave my eyes like this because I am not playing around anymore. I don't have patience for this anymore. And let's add the mascara. I hope this actually works, because I am being really disappointed by a lot of these Fenty products. Like, I'll tell you guys what my final thoughts at the end, because they do make some of my favorite kind of products, but definitely not the shadows, not the highlighter, not the powder. So that's already quite a lot of products that I'm not loving, and that's what I don't like. I hate accumulating products that I don't love. And I don't want to give away a product that doesn't work well, in my opinion, because it's like, oh, don't worry, I'll just pass it on to you so you can suffer and try to get a nice look with a horrible palette. I'm gonna clean up a little bit right here, because since my skin is so dry, it's making a little bit of a mess. Like, it's just my skin is not cooperating today, and the products are much less cooperating. Oh my God, you guys, I keep making this worse. Worse. I swear I'm not this bad at makeup. I just either not my day or the products are not helping either. Okay, that's looking decent, at least. Decent. Let me get closer. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows with the Sephora eyebrow pencil, which is waterproof, and this Sephora eyebrow pencil. I was choosing one today to use, and this was impressive. It was gliding on beautifully. Oh, the camera's crooked now for moving it. Well, look at how easy you can create the hair strokes on your brows. Can you see? Like, I'm barely touching it, barely touching my brow, and it's just creating this like really light, fluttery eyebrow that I love. So the eyebrows are making the eye look a lot better. And it's not that the eye look is horrifying, but it's just like it was way too much work. I am not excited about that palette, so I just feel so bad throwing it away. I don't even know what to do with it. Maybe I'll keep it for those little shadows, but I just have a feeling that I'm not gonna use it. And I don't know, you guys. It doesn't matter to you. Anyways, I also wanted to know if there's something that I can do with like makeup that I've only used once for a review. And like most places don't take donations of used makeup, but it's like almost brand new. It's just something that I used for one video. But the truth is I am keeping the products that I like the most. So I will be giving away products that are not bad, for sure not bad, but that they're not my favorite, you know? And now we're gonna go in with a mascara. I used to have this mascara and I gave it away and I don't remember why. This is the only mascara that they have. It's called Full Frontal. And I don't remember why I gave it away. I probably didn't like it as much. And now I can tell it's working in very thin layers, which is not a bad thing. I'm using the tip. Like I usually use the tip of this to like tight line my waterline, or what the hell, just to get like the darkest on the waterline, and then the rest of the product just goes up to the length of the lashes. You guys, today has been a disastrous video. I'm like embarrassed with you guys. But like here, we're creating a community where we're all faulty, we all make mistakes, we're all imperfect in the most perfect way, because being imperfect is also fun. And as long as you're a good person, all your little flaws are little gems. And if you don't like one of your flaws, you can always work on it. But some quirks and little flaws are, whoa, that just went in my eye. Some quirks and little flaws are fun. They add fun to your personality. And I don't see anything wrong with having a little bit of bad habits sometimes too. Like I drink my smoothie in bed every night. And that's like a habit that I have. And look at my hands. This hand has this little ball and this one doesn't. You see? And this one has a little ball that you can barely tell on camera, but that's from holding my smoothie in bed every night. It's like ruined my hand. Like if I move it, I'm fine, but sometimes I'll move it in a certain way that I'm like, ah! So I need to get checked. The lashes, you guys. I don't hate this eyelash situation. I think I might get a little bit of use of this one, or pass it on to one of the girls who works at my house. They love getting the makeup that I give them. Like sometimes I give them like brand new makeup or makeup that I only used once. But the thing is, like, their shades are a little darker than mine, or a lot darker than mine, so they don't really work for them. But eyeshadow palettes, like I just gave this huge, very colorful eyeshadow palette to Fatty, who's one of my mates, and she loved it. Oh, I was gonna use this this eyeliner pencil, so I'm just gonna go like this and see if it actually does anything, because it's very light. Like, let me swatch it on for you guys. You have to press really hard, but that's what it looks like. It's a beautiful shade. So I think my eyes would have looked better if I would have just added a tiny bit of that bronzer from the beginning and a little bit of this on my lid. But it's not gliding on perfectly. As you guys can see, I already have a little line. It's a little dry. Might be my product because I've had it for a little while. But also not my favorite. Not my favorite. I don't have a lip liner, you guys. I have this in the shade Mademoiselle, and it's the Plush Matte Lipstick. Usually don't go for mattes, but I went for mattes because I freaking adore their lip glosses. And on top of a matte lip, I like adding a lip gloss. So, I don't know if you guys are interested, and since you can't respond to me, ooh, that went a little high. Whatever. You can't respond to me, whatever you're thinking. I'm gonna set my brows quickly. So I think I'm gonna swatch the shades of the glosses. I have some of the heat glosses, which are the plumping ones, and I have some of the regular ones, and I love them both. The heat one doesn't burn a lot as your usual like lip plumper from like Too Faced that burns like hell sometimes. Especially like their extreme blah 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 extreme. One of the things that I'm liking the most are my brows, and it's not even from Fenty. So you guys, I don't know why this brand is so hyped up. I think I'm gonna like the mask that I used at first. I feel like that's gonna be really good because I read the ingredients. It has good ingredients. I don't remember if there was anything bad in it. But whatever. Okay, so now onto the lip glosses. And I have many lip glosses, and I still have some that are in their boxes. Well, I only have like 2 more. But this is a lip oil in the shade Cherry Treat, which I'm really excited to try because it has a big, okay, let me clean my arm so I can swatch the lip glosses. Such a mess. This is a lip oil, which I'm actually gonna add a little bit because it is so tempting. It looks so delicious. And this is the shade of the lip oil. It's very light, very light, but I feel like it gives you like a perfect little tint to your face, to your lips. I'm gonna like this one. I feel like I'm gonna buy more of this because I expected it to be a little bit more liquidy, and I actually like kind of sticky glosses. Like, I know most people hate them, but what I mean by sticky is that it has substance, you know, that it, like, very liquidy lip glosses go away as soon as you take a straw and drink a little bit of water and you're done. Like, you won't have any more gloss on your lips. And the sticky ones, I feel like they just feel more plush on your lips. Like, I just love the sticky ones. So I'm gonna swatch this one's for you, just in case you're interested. If you're not, then you can just stop the video right here. This is in the shade Fuzzy Heat. So Fuzzy Heat, these are the ones that are plumping, the heat ones. So I'm gonna add a little bit more just so that you guys can see, like, they're very sheer colors, but you would be surprised. Like, whatever lip gloss you add on top of your lipstick will change the shade a lot. This is the shade Fuzzy in the non-plumping formula, which I also love. This is Fuzzy. Some of them are very similar, but it's just like, these are some of the best lip glosses that I've ever found. I love some lip glosses that I have from FENTY Beauty. They're amazing, but those are more like lip oils, and they slip around a little bit. Like, they won't stay on for as long, but they're very nourishing. So I'll show them to you guys in the next video. I have a bunch of those. This is Hot Cherry in this shade in Heat, which is a plumping one. And this hot cherry, I just thought it was fun. Hot cherry. And if you get like a lip that for you is a little too dark, then you add a little bit of pink, and like if it's too pale, you add a little bit of a brownie shade like this. This is Gloss Bomb in Heat in the shade Fenty Glow Heat. What? Doesn't have a name, you guys. It's Fenty Glow Heat, so I guess it's like the original one. This one, ooh, one of my favorite colors. Like, let me add more so you can see. This one is incredible because it will make any any lip look just look delicious. I'm gonna add some of that on my lips. If your lips are too pink or too pale, add something browny, like with a little bit of a brown undertone. Now I'm gonna go in with, oh, I don't have that much space, with Cheeky. This is not in the Heat collection, but Cheeky is very cheeky, very, very pink. I usually don't go for the shades, but if this one has a little bit of glitter, and it is beautiful. So if you're into these colors, I feel like all of the shades are gorgeous. I need to pull this up a little bit more. This is in the shade Cookie Jar, which I also love because it's a brownie shade, very brown. So you can just get away with using this without a lipstick. Like, I'm gonna pat my lips a little bit and add that so you can see what it looks like. Like, you don't really need a lipstick with such a high pigmented lip product, which is this one, and it looks gorgeous. I don't know what my lips are looking like close up. Oh, I love this shade. It's so flattering, like for anyone, I guess. This is in the shade Hot Cherry. Did I show you guys Hot Cherry? Yep. I have 2 hot cherries. Now, this is in the shade, also one of my favorite, Hot Chocolate, in the non-plumping one. And this is like a taupey color with some shimmer, and this is so flattering as well. It doesn't look as pretty on camera, but I'm gonna add a little bit to my look. I'm gonna clean up my lips a little bit again. And add some of this one because this is one of my go-tos, which I'm surprised I don't have an extra one. See how gorgeous it looks? It gives you like this super sexy kind of lip look. Like, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do as a thumbnail because I feel like my makeup looks horrible. This is Hot Chocolate in Heat. And this is what it looks like. I'm not sure if it was the same one, but one is Heat and one is not. But this is Hot Chocolate in Heat, so the plumping one. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of that to my lippy lips. And this is the final face. I'm cleaning this up before I get it all over my outfit. And this is the final face from Heat, you guys. And is it terrifying? No, it's not terrifying. Is it my favorite? No. So what would I buy? I would buy this. I would buy the mask because it has really good ingredients and it feels delicious as a moisturizer as well. I would never just wear this as a night mask with nothing else on it. I'll add serums and then put this on because it's very thin and I never go in without serums at night and like layering. So I'll just add this after my serums and then layer on some moisturizers, like heavier moisturizers on top for sure. That's just what works for my dry combo skin. This one is just like a very glowy, easy to use base. If you're like into something basic that might not hold your makeup all day, but it just makes your canvas look really nice and plumpy and juicy, that's a good one. This one, the Mocha Match Stick. I love this one because it's in a really, really nice shade. At least the one I got, Mocha 03. I feel like this works for medium skin tones as well, for sure. Like, it's a little dark for me, but I was able to make it work if you just blend it out a lot. I love these two, the Eavesdrop Lit and the Eavesdrop Skin Tint. These two are amazing together. They give you such a nice, beautiful glow. I really like the concealer as well. I think the only problem with the concealer was that my skin was a little flaky, but I feel like I'm really gonna like this concealer to brighten up certain areas of my face, and it worked really well on like other areas, so I think it's a good one. The cream blush is gorgeous. It's tiny, so I don't know if it's worth your money. I don't know if I got the small version. I don't think so. It's tiny. I wasn't expecting to like this shade that much because it's a berry shade and I usually don't go for berry that much. But it's nice. So these are the ones that I recommend up until now. And then this one, the Cooked Chocolate Swirler. This is a topper if you love shimmer. Just the topper. Do not use this only as a bronzer. You can add it as a topper and make your, if you want that like JLo glow. Yeah. And then this freaking eyeshadow palette that turned into a million pieces. Do not get this if you are like me. Like, as in like, you're not super like careful with your products. I'm normal with my products. Like, I like the mascara. So my favorite, no, but it's a really good, decent mascara. Like, I feel like it gave me I have a little line right there, but it gave me some good volume and length. Oh, look at all those flakes. I should not get this close to the camera, you guys. It is scary. I feel like this one's work perfectly fine. It's the matte lipstick and it's just the regular matte lipstick. But my favorite products for sure are all of these. All of these. Whoa, I have more. All of these. Yes, these are my favorite products. So now you know what I like from Fenty and what I don't. The highlighter is also like a hard pass for me because it hard panned in 2 times that I used it. So it looks gorgeous as an inner corner highlight, and if you can somehow get it not to hard pan, it will look gorgeous. Well, it's hard panned. No. Yes, a little bit. Look. Now it's a bronzy shade, which is actually pretty nice. So no, yes, I would recommend the highlighter if you're into shimmery stuff. So I guess that is the end of the video, you guys. These were all the products that I had, and thank you for being here. I always thank you guys for subscribing, commenting, liking my content. It means so much to me, and I'm going broke, so I need to make this community a little bit bigger so that it's worth it for me to invest all of my money in makeup. And I really want to do high-end reviews because I'm really into high-end makeup. I just love the luxury packaging and the whole experience of that. But I need a lot of money for that, and I am spending all my savings. And that's not for you guys to feel pity about me and be like, okay, then I'm gonna subscribe. No, not at all. I'm just telling you guys, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of fun in this channel. We're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be as raw as possible. I am not gonna cut out any parts to tell you that my makeup is looking flawless and that's just how I got it. Like, I'm not gonna edit things to make the video look perfectly fine. I'm just gonna be as real as possible with you guys. So thank you again for being here and for supporting me. It means the world to me. And I'll be bringing some full faces of other brands in the next few days. So I hope you stay tuned and ring the little bell and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Take care.